Hi and welcome to this edition of Out the Box. My name is Paul. Today we're going to have a look at what is in this box. This is the Ubiquiti Junction Utility. It is a metal outdoor rated junction box. It is an IP55 rated piece of, well, metal, I guess, is probably the best way to do it. But let me show you what you get in the box. There's not really anything to be technically talking about this, but I will show you everything that we get in the box. So you're going to get your nice big drilling plate. This is a solid plastic or vinyl drilling plate. You've got a level in the middle there. Put that to the side. You're going to get a couple of packets of screws and lugs that you can hopefully help. You can see just at the edge, we'll show you down here, there is some metal fixing flanges. So you get the plugs for that. You're going to get 3 rubber seals. As you can see, you can push this through here to be able to put your cables in, or be able to do metal bolt ties. I'll just show you the bottom of the unit if I can. Just lift this up here. There you go. You can see you've got these 3 cutouts along the bottom that you can punch out, and you can put those rubber seals in place. Let me put this back. As you can see, it is actually a pretty large device. And finally, you're going to get a key. This came pre-locked out of the box. So let's just unlock this. Like I said, this is fully metal construction. I can show you there, hopefully if I've lifted those up. You've got these flanges on the side to be able to allow you to bolt that to the wall. As I said, on the bottom, you've got those cutouts. There is nothing else other than the bolts there on the back, and the top. There are no holes in there. So this is decided to be able to put your outdoor connections in. Depending on what you've got. So let's unlock this and I'll just show you what we get in the box. There isn't really very much inside here, but I will give you some idea of some dimensions. So you can see we've got a raised plate. You can see I can put my hands behind there, so you could tidy your cables between there. If you're using something like the door hub, just to give you a perspective of the size of how that fits in there. So you could drill and fix your DIN rail into place like that. And then obviously your cables could fit around this. You'd be able to have any other door opening devices or PoE injectors that you may be needed in there. You've got your earthing, and then obviously you need to maybe earth the case to the wall, although that may just do that with the screws that you put through. And as you can probably just see, if I can just turn that up and just take this out, you can see here's your cutouts that come through again that we would put our plastic bungs through to help seal that up. So there really isn't a lot to show you in there other than to give you the size and perspective of that. It comes in a really big, pretty sizable box. It's pretty heavy, but really nice construction. Going to be good to get a lot of your stuff in there. So not just being able to put the hub, but be able to fit a whole load of other bits and pieces in there as well. So hopefully that's been useful. That's the Junction Utility. Do head on over to our YouTube channel. Got plenty more box openings on network, firewall, wireless devices. Plenty of how-to guides, how to set up UniFi Protect or UniFi Access. So why don't you subscribe and stay up to date?